tried calling from my house phone, but for some strange reason, like the house phone just, when I try to call you guys, it just does this weird, like, repetitive beep. But anyways,
Okay.
so I have an order number if you want to pull that up.
Of course. Go ahead.
All right, so that's order number...
Looks like a couple of Arrma 4x4 Mega CVD slider sets.
Right.
Yeah.
So I purchased those for the Big Rock, and initially when I had put them in, they didn't seem to be correct. There were a number of things that just didn't seem like they were correct about the installation.
Now, pardon me, I don't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You were going to say something?
I was just going to say, just thinking out loud, the first thing I did when I brought up that part on my 4x4 Mega CVD slider set,
Yep.
is it clicked on compatibility.
Yep.
And I'm seeing, it looks like, pardon me, it looks like the 550s, the Megas, all the brushed ones, not the 3S DLXs, other than the Vortex.
Okay.
So showing a Granite 4x4 550, Senton 4x4 550, and Tyson
Right.
4x4 550 compatibility. I'm not seeing the Big Rock on there at all.
So when I go over to Arrma, it lists this part number that you have for Big Rock, Granite, Senton, Typhoon, and Vortex. The spec is Mega 4x4 and BLX 4x4, and then it said model status, current, and discontinued. So that's why I ordered that, because even for the brand new Vortex, it's a compatible CVD.
Right. What you're finding is it's in fact not compatible?
Say again?
Imagine. And I imagine the reason, the nature of your call is you're saying they're not compatible.
So it has, like, I don't know if you're familiar with the CVDs. You might not be, because obviously you have to deal with a ton of parts. But there's a sleeve that retains the pin. The sleeve has a hole which allows you to insert the CVD joint pin that holds everything together. It holds the little axle shaft on and all this other stuff. Well, if things line up correctly when you're driving the car, it ejects the pin.
Right.
So this happened on the front, except with the front, it didn't eject it. It jammed into the kingpin hole on the front steering knuckle. And on the back, yesterday, both of them, like, disappeared into the dirt, which made it so that I had zero drive.
I know exactly what you mean. It's, boy, talk about between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
Because, technically, we like you to get a hold of us within 30 days or so.
Right.
And it has been 4 months.
Right.
So we're kind of working with way beyond the typical window.
Yeah.
What can I do for you as an Amain customer? Because I definitely want to take care of you. We're definitely far beyond any kind of window of returns. Plus, obviously they've been used, so returns aren't really.
I mean, I can't imagine. I am literally the only one person on this planet that has come across this. You don't test every single part and piece that you guys get in. You know what I mean? It's not like, I'm going to take this because Arrma says it works.
We try to, but I'm sure that, still surprised that Arrma and/or Horizons says that as far as compatibility. Because,
right.
Again, in my first instincts, when I look at that, when I look up your order and I look up that part number, is to look compatibility right off the bat.
Yes.
I got a couple different Arrmas. I know not everything's compatible with everything. And,
right.
and sometimes certain parts are compatible with the Mega series, but not compatible with the 3S series, if you will. And so, yeah, when I check on specifically our website, compatibility-wise, it's saying it's not even mentioning the Big Rock.
It does take a very specific alignment for that pin to come flying out. But once that alignment happens, it's a no-brainer. The pin just comes flying out. It'll drop out just by aligning that ring. If you're holding it in your finger, you align that ring and it literally drops out onto the desk. I'm not, you know, begging you guys saying, oh, fix this for me. I just wanted to place this call to say, hey, what's my best course of action here? Because that's $90 worth of useless. So what do you think is the best course of action? To just call Horizon and wait the hour and a half and see what they have to say?
I hate to, you know, especially the hour and a half. That doesn't sound like something
right.
Very pleasant. That's not sounding like a...
Well, you know what's funny is...
experience.
Right. What everybody's always saying is they're like, you know, Guy, why don't you just, you know, do the call back? And I'm like, either way, I'm still tethered to the damn phone. At least if I've got the phone to my face. If I don't have the phone on me, I'm not paying attention to the phone. And I'll miss that one phone call that they place as a callback, and then I lost my place in line. What's the point? Before we go any further with this, one thing I do honestly want to do is when I did the install, there was one part that I wasn't exactly sure where it went, and I may have installed that incorrectly. So I just want to confirm that, you know, my install is correct, because I could be wrong. I don't know. There were no instructions.
Again, me just kind of thinking out loud. I'm kind of partially thinking also, well, I'm interested to see what the correct part would be. And unfortunately, our product page for the Big Rock didn't help me out.
Right.
I've been looking at the manual, and it's not of any value as far as, for some reason, at the end of it, it doesn't even show suggested parts or compatible parts, which is really strange, because
yes, you actually
provide that at the end. But anyways,
right.
So just again, just kind of thinking out loud, if you will. I'm kind of looking at for Big Rock CVD slider sets, and the couple of ones that seem like they're
that's why I'm saying that's
compatible. They come separate. They're composite front slider drive shaft set and rear slider drive shaft set. Pardon me.
Right.
They're not even making a CD though.
And that's what I'm saying. So there's even a discrepancy for Horizon, because I've got both things pulled up on my computer right now. So I've got Arrma's website, which obviously has got the little Horizon branding up in the upper right-hand corner. But on Arrma's website, and you figure this is where you should go. And then obviously they shoot you over to Horizon to buy it. You know, once you put it in your cart, you're literally buying it from Horizon. And then when you go on Horizon's website, it doesn't show any compatibility. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just says, this part number is for Mega, it says CVD slider set 4x4 Mega BLX. Now, obviously, the BLX indicates brushless, but it doesn't say any vehicle that this part is compatible for. But the part numbers all line up and everything.
And according to our resources, or what have you, it's those 3 Megas and then just the Vortex BLS. Now, interestingly enough, again, me trying to kind of think out loud to see what is compatible. When I look at, and again, this is just a partial, the Arrma 4x4 Mega CVD composite slider, which is again just a partial, that'd be ARA 310866. That one is showing compatible with the Big Rock 3S BLX, Granite Fenton, Typhon, and Vortex 3S BLX, at least according to our sources.
Oh, okay. So what? Wait a minute. Let me. I just want to punch up just so I'm on the same page that you are. What part number did you say that was?
ARA.
Yep.
310.
Yep.
866.
866.
And of course, it's only a partial. It's
Now, see, when I just typed it in, ARA 310 766?
866.
Oh, sorry, 866. And right, and that comes in at $10.
Right. And that's, again, just a partial, like I'm looking at. There's also front and rear slider drive shaft sets.
Yeah, look at that. Big Rock is listed.
Showing compatible with the Big Rock 3S BLX. Sure, to add Loctite to the screws.
The only thing... Right, so the only thing that I can think, even just based upon the picture, it looks like the same exact part. It almost seems as though, because why would it be compatible with the 3S Vortex? You know what I mean? But then the other piece, why would it not be compatible with the Big Rock if it's listed? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just an oddity. So obviously this part number is going to be different because it's missing the pins. So then you got to buy the pins.
Right.
Yeah, because you'll be buying both inner and outer cups too. So I think obviously it just must be maybe a miss that the Big Rock's not listed, because it is odd, because you see the Vortex is a BLX, and then like you said, Typhoon, Granite, Sentin are all the Mega 550s. So it might be just a miss on you know, how things are put in the computer, I guess.
Right. I just wish I saw confirmation from basically the manual. And that's the part that's disappointing as well. There's nothing in the manual to steer in any type of direction whatsoever.
Right. So on your website, I just typed in Big Rock. I typed in, and then I hit option parts. And I was just going to scroll until I saw the those pieces, because this is obviously how I found it. So once I scroll down, obviously you've got the hot racing ones. And I believe yours are out of stock right now. I see it. Look at that. Even on your website, it does not list upgrade CVDs for the Big Rock. That's weird.
Yeah. I'm not seeing them.
But that's something I've come across with your website, that for some reason it doesn't seem to list all the parts either. You know, like the options.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I've noticed that as well.
Well, like I said, I'm not looking for any, you know, parts from, you know, free from Amain. That's not how I do things.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, I see it, because you can buy all the individual parts. So I could buy the cups, and even those cups only say Mega, 4x4 Mega, and I'm on the Big Rock. See, that's crazy. I am on the Big Rock standard parts on your website, and I see all the pieces that are listed, but yeah, I don't know. I guess there is no resolve. I'll have to place that.
There's definitely a resolve. I wouldn't say there's no resolve. The question is how you'd like us to resolve it, because I'm more than willing to help out. Typically, you know, I would, you know, help out if we could figure out the correct parts and maybe help you out with a discount or with the shipping or something. I mean, there's definitely solutions behind every single problem. Trust me. I have had some of massive problems in comparison to this. Trust me. So there's always a solution. The question is, you know, what would be the solution?
What is What's the?
Like I said, the tough part is this purchase is from March, and the items have been used. You know, you were honest about that, so it kind of puts me in the bind as far as that takes, you know, returns out of the equation. Usually, again, what we do is, you know, if a customer calls upset that they ordered something that our website said it was compatible, it's not, and we can find something compatible. Sometimes we can do customers discounts and stuff to help them out with compatible parts.
But which that, cause so basically, And you have to, and like I said, you have to take it this way. So even with everything that you're saying, and I'm not upset, I really don't see how there's anything, you know, fair that you could actually do. Like I said, maybe if you just...
I could definitely, you know, email you some store credit as a courtesy, because I mean...
let's put it this way. What's your name? I'll leave that up to you. I don't care what you do. If you do nothing, I'm okay with that, because I'm still going to call Horizon and say, you know, what the heck is going on here. Because, you know, years ago, you used to be able to email Losi, or you could email, you know, Arrma. Now you can't do that because all the emails go to Horizon. So there seems to be like a gap of being able to communicate things nowadays. You know, it leaves the customer at an impasse. Like, what does the customer do? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I said...
Well, can I meet you part ways and email you some store credit as a courtesy to...
You can do whatever you feel is fair, and like I said, I'm not crying, I'm not complaining.
How about if I meet you part way and I email you?
That's fine. Like I said, I'm not crying. I'm not telling you to do anything. You know, if that's what you choose, that is your option. I'm not disgruntled. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm never buying from Amain again. That's not how this rolls.
Well, you are good to go. I wish you the best of luck. Is there anything else I could do to help you out with that? Or?
No, that was absolutely perfect.
Awesome.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Okay. All right.
All right.
You take care. Have a great rest of your day. Okay?
You too.
All right.
All right, bye. So stay tuned for part 9 in the queue. Was it even on Horizon? I gotta check. I think it was, right? Yeah, it was. You go right on there. Granted, it is a slightly different part number, which kind of is a little confusing, but I'm so confused. I really am. No specifications. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. I would have been out if my big rock wasn't like turned into a pile of junk once again. The big rock is awesome, but your option parts, yeah, I don't know, man. All right, so we're back down in the shop after talking with Amain. It was a really good conversation, and that's what I want to say. That's what I like about Amain, is the fact that you can have a conversation like that. And yeah, I was impressed. I was definitely impressed with how Amain went ahead and handled the situation. But I did want to come down here and check something. Now, I am starting to feel kind of semi-confident that my installation was incorrect. And that's where... that's where I wish there may have been, like, some instructions. Or at least, like, how about, like, a picture or something that says, you know, this part can be used for this and this part can be used for this. So, I'll show you. I'll kind of come in over here. Now, you'll see this piece right here. See this? See this piece? Right here? See this? Now I don't know why, but I thought when I had initially done this installation, and I'm not going to go back and check my own video, I thought when I had done this installation that this piece didn't fit. And I think what my error was I had slid on this metal piece thinking that this was the piece that needed to be on there. And unfortunately, when I took that piece, tried to slide it on, it didn't register in my brain that maybe this metal sleeve isn't the piece that actually goes there, that retains the pin, in which, isn't that crazy, that I literally found the pins. Where are they? They're still in my pocket. Check it out. So these are literally the pins that I lost, and I did find them. Unfortunately, I don't have the other pieces. I don't have the piece that goes in here. I don't know what the actual name of it is, but that doesn't even matter. So, when I take that pin and slide it through, what I had thought was this metal piece, again, because there's no instructions, I thought this metal piece is what retained that pin, and I was kind of semi-right. but maybe just not for this application. Does work, but what I discovered is that it left a hole, okay? And I never really thought of that hole. Do you know what I mean? I didn't realize that, you know, when the stars align, that pin can literally fall right out. So, what I probably should have done, and maybe taken a little bit more time, wrong pin guy, crap. Probably should have taken a little bit more time and tried the plastic piece, which is this, on like that. And then look, no hole for the pin to escape. Damn it! Alright, well, let's see. Does this fit the hub? Yup. Let's see if it now fits the knuckle. I'm gonna say yup. And look at that. Absolutely. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, how about if I put bearings in it? Put the bearings in. Doesn't feel like it slid all the way in. Did it slide all the way in? No, I couldn't have. Oh, the plastic piece got stuck inside. Jeez, I'm fired, man, I'm telling you. Just fire me. I'm out of here. The little piece got stuck inside. Ah, crap. Here we go. That's why the bearing didn't go all the way in. Come on. Get in there. Okay. Now stuff on the outer bearing. Then take the correct piece. If the pin is already lost again. Are you kidding me? Did I literally just lose the pin? I'll take this, and obviously, granted, there is a missing piece right now, but that's totally my fault. And we'll see. We'll slide that into there. And would you look at that? Flawless. Ah, man. Crap! Alright, well, I'll literally be the first one to admit I was wrong. But it kind of is hard sometimes when there is no even a pop-up picture or a little coloring section, you know, somewhere that it kind of gives you maybe a clue. I probably should have taken a little bit more time to figure it out because it really is a no-brainer. Look at the parts guy. Maybe you would have been able to figure it out.
Guy, somehow I kind of doubt that.
So anyways, yeah. So will I take away that video? No. And the reason why is because there are no instructions. There's nothing that says, hey, well, it's nothing that says this video is wrong either. But anyways, I don't even know where I am. But sometimes a Ford mechanic might have a little bit of difficulty sliding over to be like a Toyota or a Chevy mechanic or working on Dodges because they were raised like working on Fords. So that's all they know. And why do I bring up Fords? Because Fords create better mechanics. Why do you want to know? Come on. Figure out the FORD, Fix or Repair Daily, right? That's the most common one. Yeah, they're also first on race day. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. I'm going to have to go order the pin set now. It is my fault. But either way, Amain, still, customer service-wise, absolutely unbelievable. And that's why I want to say, if you cannot support your local hobby store, Amain might be a good option. I mean, I suppose if you get the right guy at Horizon, they might be the option too. Apparently, whenever I called Horizon, which was like, what, twice in my lifetime, that I came across an issue. I must have got, like, the same guy on a bad day or whatever the heck it was. And then I could have called Amain, and I could have gotten issue with a guy from Amain. But just like I highlighted, it is under the discretion of Amain whether if it's something that they want to go ahead and try to, you know, maybe help you out or push a warranty through or whatever it is. Like I said, it's always the discretion of who you're talking to. So, number one, be pleasant. Don't be flip. Don't be freaking out. These people that are on the other side of the line, their job is literally to try to fairly, and I say fairly resolve the situation for you. And Amain has come through more than once for me. This is, I think, the third time that I've called Amain, and all 3 times, well, I'm sorry, 4 times. And all 4 times have been a pleasurable experience, and all 4 of those times, there was some type of real resolve. I don't know, man. Just get out there and rip something. We've got a storm coming. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe Trash Bag might make a return, depending upon whether if we keep power or not. So anyways, but that's for tomorrow. So I'm not out right now, but I will be out, and hopefully you get to enjoy yourself a good day like Amain helped me enjoy the rest of my day. So I'm out of here. Thank you guys for coming, and leave a comment in the description below, because I still believe that this upgrade is only part upgrade. Let me show you why. See this part right here? See this part? Well, here's the factory original part. Okay? There's a little bit of extra length in this piece, and if you notice, and granted, it could be, yeah, this, like, if you look at the dirt line, there's a little bit of extra material in the big rock joint than there is in the upgrade. So, and I'll show you the complete upgrade if I can. Ah, crap. So I'm going to toss it in real quick. I'm going to put it just to the edge. So you can see, literally installing it to the edge. You can see the dirt line. I'll install it to the edge, just like that. Okay, oops. I'll install it to the edge, just like that. Then I'll take the original piece, which is this piece, and that piece would be sucked into there, and this piece installed on the edge. You know what? I think you get what I'm talking about. So I'm installing this piece right on the edge. Gotta clock it. It's right on the edge, and I'm shoving it in past. Look at the difference in length. So that's also an issue that I have. And that's why I'm saying that as far as that upgrade goes, for the money that you're paying for, is it junk? Am I wrong? I was wrong with the little sleeve. Was I wrong with the length of the spline? I don't think so. You're not getting more for your money. You're paying 90 bucks for a set of 4. Well, with shipping, tax, whatever. You're paying about 90 bucks. I don't think you're getting your 90 bucks worth with that CVD. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. This is what I'm here for. To explore issues, to get things wrong every once in a while, to put out a video and have to say, yeah, you remember that video that I did, like, you know, before over there? Yeah, that video might have been a little something. Not perfect. I'm not perfect, and neither are you. Well, maybe you are. I don't know. So anyways, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, do whatever you gotta do. Just stay happy. Do whatever, like, makes you happy. I got an unboxing to do, which I think in normal situations, it might get an individual in trouble, such as me. It might get, you know, the other half. I don't even know what to call it anymore. It might get the other half, me, in trouble, but I think with this one, I think it's gonna be a win. So anyways, I'm out of here. This is RC Guy Garage. And like I always say, just get out there and rip something. Every once in a while, you got one of those things that's called a special occasion. During that special occasion, you might want to go ahead and get your wife, your woman, your battle axe, ball and chain, whatever you want to call her, him, whatever it is nowadays. I don't even know. But you might be thinking in your mind that, you know what, I need to get a good gift. I want to get her a good gift that is something that she's gonna be thankful to me for every day of her life. Well, I'll tell you right now, don't be this guy. Honey, I'm home. And check it out. Look at what I got you for our anniversary. No? Okay. And after this many years of anniversary... Wait a minute, what? No, this isn't, no, I didn't get this for the anniversary. I was just sweeping the, sweeping the front. Crazy outside. Hey, honey, remember when you were talking about going on a diet because you were thinking about losing weight? Well, I stopped by this garage sale and I figured for our anniversary I could go ahead and, yeah, this is just one of those ninja blenders that one of my customers wanted me to fix, and I'm probably just gonna throw it away. Honey, I'm home, and you are not gonna believe the great deal that I got on this. I was gonna help out, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wash the kitchen floor.